In SuccessFactors, we can use different frameworks to maintain our job roles and competencies. Here we look at Job Description Manager, which is one of those frameworks and the oldest framework. So we access job families, like in this case, it's human resources job family. And within that, we have a role analyst, human resources. We can see the detail about that role. So we have certain competencies mapped for this role, communication, computer skills, and few others, and they are taken from certain library, and that library can be accessed through manage competencies. So here we have manage competencies library. SuccessFactors is the library, and within that we have a competency which is communication, and we can see that there are some performance details maintained for this competency. So when we have to provide feedback as in the PMGM, feedback is provided by employees, by managers, and some other roles. So if it is self-evaluation and a feedback has to be provided on this competency, it can be described in different ways. So meeting expectations or exceeding expectations, or someone needs to improve upon that competency. So feedback can be provided using the predefined text. Uh, so this is maintained differently when it comes to job description manager. So here we can see that we have a library, within that we have a competency, and then we have performance details about that competency. And we can also see that this competency is assigned to which roles, which job roles. So assigned to job roles. So one of those roles is analyst HR or analyst human resources. So you can find it here, this role. So we can see that it is assigned to that role. And this competency is defined in different categories, and there are some other details maintained for that competency. Now, if we go back to the job role, we can see in addition to having those competencies mapped for that job role, we can also see some other details, such as if you look at analyst HR, edit properties, we can see that what is the job code of this job role, or if it is assigned to a talent pool. So talent pools are used in succession management. These job role can also be assigned to those talent pools. And here we can see the job code analyst HR or HR analyst. If you're using Employee Central, then we also have job classification. So there are a few things to learn about this platform. One is about the job code, job classification, job role, and job profile. Okay, job profiles are maintained in another version. So this one is JDM, Job Description Manager. If you have JPB, which is Job Profile Builder, or we also call it as JDM 2.0, uh, there you can maintain job profiles as well, which has one-to-one relationship with job role. So mainly it's about those two things, competencies and job roles. You can define them in different ways in these different frameworks. So like if you're using JDM or JPB, these will be maintained differently. Or if you have upgraded to JPB, then you have center of capabilities where you can have those capabilities stored. And if you are using Talent Intelligence Hub, so they are referred to as attributes. So that's a different thing. So here we are discussing about job description manager. So in a nutshell, you can see that there are two main things. One is the job families and roles, which are maintained within managed job roles. And then other thing is competencies. So competencies are maintained in managed competencies. You have competency libraries there, and in each library you have multiple competencies, and for each competency you have different types of detail, including performance details. So that's a summary of JDM.